What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's new episode. We just finished recording a podcast, and now we're on our way to go train some jiu-jitsu. So if you guys are new to the channel, my name's Alonzo, and we post daily videos. And kind of been, on the jiu-jitsu grind, pulling up to class, working. But I want to talk about kind of just getting through mental hurdles in training. So recently I've been training and I've been like trying to pick up the pace, trying to just pick up the pace and try to see where, things go once I start getting tired. And I realized like mentally, it is important to make sure that you stay balanced, stay focused, stay resilient, especially during times when it's like you got someone like Oliveira on your back, and just being patient, not scrambling, not panicking. I feel like that's something that I still struggle with sometimes when I get in a compromised position, and just like not just fully accepting it, like, oh, I'm in a bad spot, instead of just trying to get out of a bad spot. And that goes with anything, not just jiu-jitsu, life. Sometimes I end up like, trying to figure out how to get through something, and it's like I start, asking myself like, should I do this? Should I do that? Instead of just, taking a deep breath, being present, and kind of just working from there, instead of just be like, oh, it's not going well. And kind of dealing with those things is tough. It's not easy when someone has you fully mounted and you can't breathe and you feel like the world's about to end. But just dealing with those feelings, just because that's something that jiu-jitsu is able to provide. And I don't think you're able to get in that scenario unless your life's truly in danger. Like when I'm training, I'm not like worried if this guy's actually gonna kill me or not. But it's just having that faith in the training, make sure that you're learning through these experiences and not just taking them for granted. Because I used to just take a bunch of stuff for granted, man, like the stuff that happens on the day-to-day, and not truly accepting it for what it is. And that's kind of the energy that I'm going to train in with today, and just like embracing it, feeling the energy out, make sure we're doing our best, and pushing past those limits, because it sucks, dude. It sucks when it's like you're trying to grow, you're trying to push past kind of your limits, and it's gonna feel uncomfortable. And just dealing with those like feelings and those emotions is part of it, bro. So, but we talked a little bit about Chrome Gracie. I think I'm gonna have a separate video just on Chrome Gracie, just because, I've been listening to a lot of his videos, a lot of videos on him, and I feel like it's gonna be super, super entertaining to be able to, build up kind of build up a little bit about Crone and kind of like his upbringing and his story, and then just being able to watch him compete on December 7th. So, a few things that I want to talk about here and there, but we're able to talk about it on the pod. Oliveira won, so we got something to be happy about. You know what I mean? We got Oliveira back in the mix, and maybe a championship run coming soon. And that's kind of the vibes I got going into today's training. And also, we have a couple packages coming in, so we're gonna have a couple videos cooking up in the near future. Just making sure we're staying locked in and staying focused, because jiu-jitsu has taught me a lot, and it will continue to teach me. And I just want to be able to share those lessons with you guys. So that's what we got cooking up, and that's it. So thank you guys. Let's have a good training session. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's go. Holy freaking smokes. Guys, was unable to record today's training session. Usually, I try to get some rounds afterwards, spar, but today's class went like 2 hours long. So, 2 hours. And we're just working. Sometimes it's hard for me to just grab the camera mid-roll, and plus, I like to ask whoever I'm rolling with if they would like to, be on cam. So we'll take the days when we can, but when we can't, it's not the end of the world. But we did have a good training session. I did want to ask you guys what you guys thought about training gi and no gi, just because usually I feel like the general consensus is like you either train one or the other. It's a blue pill, red pill situation. And I don't know. I think it's cool to have both, just because I feel like they're different. I feel like you have training no gi, it's a lot faster from what I've noticed. the submissions they're harder to come by just because everything's so fast paced. But I don't know, kind of want to get you guys' thoughts on it. Do you guys train one and not the other? You try to train both? I know I've heard some other professors talking about how you could train no gi techniques in the gi. It's just a lot harder, but transitioning gi techniques to no gi is not really a thing. So very curious on that. You've been hearing lots of ideas. Heard Hoist Gracie on Jake Shields' podcast talking about if you do one, if you train for MMA or if you train for points, it's different, and you can't really choose. You can't really do all of them. So I don't know. Kind of wanted to get your thoughts on it, because some of the stuff is just a point system. Some of it's just matches. You pass the guard, you get a takedown, you take the back, you get points. But in like a MMA fight or like say a self-defense scenario, no one's counting points. There's not a ref there to be like, pass the guard. It's really where the fight goes. So very interesting just to think about the whole jiu-jitsu aspect of it. There's lots of different takes on it. So I was just curious on if you guys, ones who train, I'd like to get you guys' thoughts on that. Personally, I like everything, bro. I like the advancement in the no-gi kind of scenario. We got all the leg locks and all that cool stuff going on. And with MMA, it's a lot harder to get those kind of positions because you got a dude trying to freaking kill you. So it's a little different training wise. If you're in someone's, if you have your legs, like say you have closed guard on somebody and you're on bottom. The other dude in your guard is still going to try to have like hammer fist, elbows, and you really can't, get a cross collar, or, if you're in the gi, you can't really work on those techniques. But I think just to have an all around kind of martial art is good at the end of the day. It's not like in boxing, it's not like if you get a hook, you get 3 points, you get a jab, you get a point. It's not really like that, especially in matches like that. So I'm very curious on where the sport's going to evolve to and how it's going to be kind of ranked. But I think the gi is still here to stay, man. I really enjoy training the gi. There's something about it. You feel like a damn ninja. You got so many weapons at your disposal. You got all these crazy guards, worm guard, octopus guard, and it's like, man, like all of it's cool. You can use the lapel, collar, crazy. So just trying to expand on that. I'm very new to jiu-jitsu as a whole, so it's just like a lot of information. It's like maybe it's best to just focus on one thing, and just like if you're doing no gi, just train no gi, or if you're doing gi, just do gi. If you're doing MMA, just do jiu-jitsu MMA, or MMA jiu-jitsu. We shall see. But overall, fun class, and yeah, man, we were able to train a little bit of no gi. Super fast pace. Wrestling, definitely needs some work. So we'll see what we could cook up here in the meantime. It's not a sprint, so we're just gonna take it day by day. Start implementing new stuff, new kind of ideas. And like I said, I want to hear you guys' thoughts on it. If you guys have been training for a while, do you guys enjoy training both or just one? And let's freaking get it. So we're probably gonna get some food, work a little bit, and take it from there. So thank you guys for watching today's episode. Appreciate all of you. We out. Peace.